We're back. We're in the Factorio zone. I don't know. I ain't reading all that. I will, however, search for train. Like always. Ghost attached to them was revived. Oh, interesting. Yeah, these patch notes always mention like reviving a ghost, which makes me think ghost mode could be useful if I just knew how to use it. Well, anyway. I'm interesting. I mean, I guess I want autosave 1. I think I right. I logged in just to see how it would run on a different computer. So it doesn't matter at all, but we will continue from that point. That's why I deliberately did not save. This is a curious. Oh. I'm trying to play with a new mouse. Substation would be good. Wait, how do you even make plastic? Like I can just throw one of these down and actually I was thinking about this requires steel plates. Actually, fine. I just need to make the plastic. From gas. And I'm all out of coal. I don't understand why it's out of petroleum gas, though. Oh, because this isn't running yet, right? Anyway. This is probably fine. Yeah, I don't even know if that's useful at all. Guess I could do this. How's my electricity doing anyway? Satisfaction is at 100%. That's sort of fine. Well, anyway. Hmm. 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 It's possible I should get all of this stuff going to the same place, you know? Anyway. Ah, we're missing plastic. And we're missing plastic because... Yeah, we're missing circuits because we're missing plastic, I guess. Which mainly comes from this box. Guess I should check on my trains. Okay. I don't know. They could be pathing terribly, but so far it seems like they're doing fine. Pollution and enemy action. Looks like it's basically fine. No path. What? Okay. Is it just that once it gets here, it's like, well, can't do that. I guess so. I'm still not sure. When I started building trains in the beginning, I tried doing like a double-headed train strat on the hypothesis that it would be able to maneuver in both directions. I'm not really sure if that is true. So that's 9 petroleum gas per second. And this... Yeah, so this should be able to completely... sink one of those. Mm-hmm. And these... Huh. I don't really understand how the amount it produces can be different than the expected resources. Hmm. Oh, it doesn't even have anything in it most of the time. That's why. Yeah, okay. Hmm. Do I build a train? Do I build a train to drive into town? Hmm. Yeah, this stuff is still happening. I guess if I'm gonna make a train, do this. And it would make sense to make sure the train can actually get there first. Yeah, okay. That's good. I could perhaps double up on these trains. Like have this run both plastic and it's an interesting thing to have happened. Ah, good. It lets me manually control it, man. Whenever I want. Alright, so I'm gonna do the smart thing now, right? building. I'm simply building the perfect train line. Yes. Well, actually, maybe this is the perfect train line. Whatever. Close enough. Maybe this should go longer, actually. You know? Like, it's not that huge of a deal to just make that go longer. That could be funny. That could be a very funny turn of events. God damn it. So, last time, I had this, set quick bar filter by clicking with it. Nope, that's not it. What is this called? Like a quick bar? Oh, yeah, okay. Set quick bar filter by clicking with item. So it was that. I was thinking of the other filter type of thing. Perfect. Zaxzy. Yeah, I figured there might be a pathing problem there. Anyway. Love me a good and. Love me a good and. The inherent beauty of the design does not matter as much as just getting her done, if you follow my meaning. Really, it can't even accept fuel when it's like this. Interesting. Yeah, so anyway, gotta fix this. Uh... Why, what? Why no go in? Oh. Oh. Well, that's odd. Oh, actually, okay. It's the same for all of them. Hmm. I see. Yeah, so that should be fine, basically. Yes, of course I will get in the robot. No problem. Is it now? Is it gonna let me just blast? Right? That's the question. And the answer is no. I mean, if you aren't watching me incompetently rotate some shapes, are you even really alive? I would say no, by the way. Let's do a little test run of this making, shall we? Is it going to count us as full cargo inventory? I guess not. Well, feel free to keep producing those, I guess. This is gonna need coal and petroleum gas. I guess I could take it over to where I have coal. You know? Can't believe they're taking payments from Big Rock. Just checking the time there. Still trying to make bedtimes work. When I say it like that, it sounds like I'm a child, but I assure you I'm not. What? What do you mean? What? Oh. Right. Oh, was that the problem? That was the problem the whole time. Right. Okay. Then we shall have our little experiment. Oh, free water. Love it, love it, love it. Good. Okay, this part is easy enough, right? Just wham. And you know, we can... We can afford to get a little luxurious with it. Wish I had some plastic to make this thing that I'm using to power my plastic empire. Okay, we'll do one of these. We'll do one of these funny little moves, right? Ah, yes. Well, I forget the... Is it Z? Yeah, Z. It's interesting. I don't know why. Ah. Is this gonna work? Well, it certainly does something. So I think the like classical solution would be to make all of these guys feed boxes and then make the boxes feed these lines, which is not a bad solution. Hmm. I do not really understand why you're seeing. Is this like a double turtle? What if it's... Huh. Okay. Yeah, I guess maybe that means something different than what I thought it meant. Oh, frick, I forgot to grab coal. Or figure out any sort of way for coal to get here. We'll just do it again. Hmm. So I guess that's how that was getting there. I'll probably just leave this. I don't really like it or care about it anymore. Hmm. Anything being fed by coal is probably a bad move at this point. And, should be replaced by electric furnaces at my convenience. Anyway, back to the coal reserves. Ooh, I have signals, don't I? Uh-huh. So actually, I've already forgotten the hard-won lessons of trainomics that we learned in the last play session, or many play sessions ago. Whatever the case may be. The iron wheel. Throw him in the iron wheel. Ooh, okay. Oh, really? Already? Okay. Well, for now, yeah, we'll go with this, I think. Alright, well that looks pretty good. I don't understand the big problem. We will be doing another test run like this. In my stream manager, it has live, and it also has excellent. Hmm. I see. I see. Yes, I forgot to join the Discord voice chat I usually hang out in, and I'm now realizing that, and also catching up on some communiques. And John asked, "Why are you brutally roasting me, your only viewer?" When I said, "If you're watching me rotate shapes, are you even alive?" I would say no. However, he forgot that I said, or maybe it didn't show up in the audio. I said, "If you're not watching me rotate shapes, are you even alive?" So really, it's everyone except my only viewer whom I am brutally roasting. And also myself, I guess. Curious. Now I'm just dicking around. Thinking about my trains. My computer, glowing with the heat of processing all these trains. Is that anything? No? Okay. Does this work? I feel like I've tested it before and the answer was no. Output full, but this doesn't... I don't really understand. Ah, here we go. Yes, finally. Okay. probably didn't want to do that last one, but whatever, you know. Yeah, I'm sort of, as I'm tinkering with this, I'm sort of getting attracted to the idea again of like laying everything out flat in order. Huh. And, you know, even though it would be like less efficient in a material sense. It would make organization very easy. Can I not see rail networks on this? Well, whatever. That'll probably be fine. Whee! Hmm. Oh. The consequences of my own actions. Hmm. Oh, wait. Wait, I have these guys now. Heck yeah.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening. How you doing?
I am somewhat subdued by illness.
Mm.
So my voice is deeper than usual.
Mine's because I've turned into a spooky vampire.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I'm just whiling away the hours. Having a good time. And I've fixed my plastic pipeline so that I can get more advanced circuits so that I can get more blue science juice.
I get that science juice.
Yep.
I assume
It's
your plastic pipeline is delivering plastic, not or created plastic, not made out of plastic.
correct. You're very smart. You can't build heavy machinery out of plastic.
But
They'd
you could
kill
build a
you.
pipeline out of plastic, maybe.
Maybe. Probably still a bad
It could
idea.
just be like a plastic pipe, and you could call it a pipeline.
True. One of the interesting things about pipelines, they're just a line of pipes. They don't really do anything. Every metaphor based on any other use of the word pipeline, just wrong. You know? Unless you're like, yeah, it's a pipeline. It goes in one direction for a while.
It's a pipeline, but between each pipe, there's like a little factory station doing
Yeah,
something.
it's like a Factorio in here. That's what we'll say.
I'm thinking of CI/CD pipelines right now.
Ah.
It's like, yeah, it's not really I mean, more of an assembly line. It's not a pipeline.
Yeah. Yeah. Very true. Oh. Oh. Okay. Uh, no. Yeah. 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 Interesting. I could change it all. I could change all of this. I have electric furnaces now.
Oh.
And I'm thinking like, well, I gotta get rid of these non-electric furnaces basically, or I have to pipe fuel into them, and that's just that just seems ridiculous. And if so long as I'm getting rid of that, then like I can just change how everything is laid out so that the furnaces are on this back row. And then the assembling machines can be on the top row. I see. Yes, yes. I don't know. Maybe I can just do some garbage like this. Or maybe I can just build a real friggin' electrical pole. Oh, building a real electrical pole doesn't even really help me. We'll also need to do some garbage.
What if you had an underground electrical grid?
You're asking the real questions. You, my friend, are asking the real questions.
I'm assuming it's impossible.
I mean, I don't know how to do it so far. There's also stuff about wires, but, hmm. Wow, you can connect and disconnect electric poles and power switches. That's a curious thing to be able to do.
Why? Because you don't think that you need to.
Yeah, I've never really encountered a time when I would do such a thing. Hmm.
I was playing Minecraft earlier in anticipation of you hopping on a voice chat, and then I was like, "Wow, he's not hopping on a voice chat." Then I got bored of Minecraft and I stopped. But now I'm like, perhaps I should return.
Mm. You could really go for some Minecraft right now. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know.
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm picking up. Maybe it's what you're putting down. Sounds like it could be fun. This mined craft of which you speak.
Theoretically.
I'm building the advanced double splitting resource path. The splitter that immediately goes to another splitter.
I feel obliged to say splitter. I hardly know her.
Of course. An excellent point, my friend. An excellent point.
Oh, that conveyor belt sure's got a lot of things going down it.
Well, I would hope so, yes. That sounds pretty good. Seeing as how that's basically the point of the game.
Not quite like that in Minecraft. In Minecraft, you gotta go looking for each little ore you mine.
Yeah,
Gotta wonder about like where could it be? Where's the ore?
yeah. Basically only 3 ores here, and they all sort of know where they are supposed to be. So you can go out and go get them pretty easily.
Friend invited me to go over and smoke cigars and drink whiskey,
Mm-hmm.
but I am lissick and I don't want
Oh,
to be out in the cold.
that is true. You are sick.
And last night I was over at someone else's place and had a cigar and a half, or rather, a normal sized cigar and a cigarillo, as they're called. And then
Mm-hmm.
I woke up this morning with a very sore throat, and I was like, I don't know why, but I'm sure that the smoke made my sore throat happier.
Ah. I've something that I've always thought about. Lacking the backing of, any real scientific basis, you understand. But nevertheless, I do think about
As
it.
one does.
As all the best hypotheses are, it's lacking the backing of any real reason to believe it. I think like shouldn't shouldn't the poison from the tobacco, like shouldn't that kill the things that are making you sick in your throat, you know? Shouldn't they kill the sore throat thingies?
Uh, I mean, apparently not.
No, apparently not. Apparently not.
I think part of the problem is that the sore throat thingies are actually inside of my cells.
Hmm. Well,
Although I guess some of the smoke stuff gets inside my cells also, otherwise I wouldn't be feeling the effects of nicotine when smoking. So
yeah. I mean, that would be my theory. I suppose it could get like into the wrong cells or something, you know?
turns out, just it's not as simple as like poison or not poison. It's like some things are poison to some things, but not poison to other things.
Mm. But with some effort, we can change that.
I
We
mean,
can,
yes, I could just poison myself and die, and eventually the whatever virus would die as well.
yes. We can make all poisons uniformly good or bad for all things. This, if elected, this is my promise.
But it's not even like it's not like the sore throat um comes from there being sickness in my throat. I think it's like there's sickness in my sinuses, and then it causes like postnasal drip
Hmm.
into my throat, which causes a sore throat.
I see. Well,
And so probably like the smoke irritated my membranes to produce more something or whatever. I don't know.
yeah, in that case, it would be like there isn't even any, you know, creatures of sickness in your throat. So you're just hitting yourself, you know?
Yeah, and it's weird because like I knew I was like maybe a little bit sickness adjacent, but it had been that way
Mhm.
for like 2 weeks with no real results. So I figured I was maybe fine.
Mm.
But then today I was like, I feel worse, and
Mm.
also sore throat.
It's interesting that you were like that for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm not sure this makes any sense, but I feel like I'm not getting enough sleep and doing a lot of physical exercise for work and just being really busy all the time and a lot of stress somehow like prevented my body from doing the normal response to sickness, which produces the symptoms that we notice. So I was just like
Mm.
I was like procrastinating on being sick in a way. And now that I'm unemployed and like relaxing, my body's like, okay, now I can be sick properly.
Finally. Finally.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of weirdness about being sick. Like, you'd think
Yeah.
that your body actually has to become sick or else you'll die.
Yeah, you'd think so.
So there's that.
Maybe it's like if you need to be sick for long enough, but you keep putting it off, eventually it'll turn into like pneumonia or
Hmm.
I don't know, I don't know, something like some more serious sickness. Like the longer you wait, the more serious it is when you finally do deal with it. Maybe it would eventually just kill you. I don't know.
I don't know. Now that we're talking about it, I'm sort of thinking like there's just no way that would ever progress into an unrelated problem because your body would just like go, no, I don't feel like having a virus take over all my cells. But I don't, I'm kind of thinking like it's just not possible for the thing that you thought to happen, that you thought happened. It's not possible for that to happen. Oh God. Oh
This is the
no.
one thing we don't think can happen.
Yeah, this is the one thing that seems impossible to happen in this wide world. That's crazy that by deleting this belt I changed the way that this other thing drops. That's weird. Um, but like on the other hand, the body does weird stuff all the time, so who am I to say definitively that? But I guess a good question is like, why are you under the impression that what you described happened even?
Because I was more tired than usual,
Hmm.
and um, every morning I would wake up feeling kind of sick, and like a little bit congested or whatever. But then I'd go about my day and feel basically normal.
Hmm.
And then a couple days ago, it started getting a little bit worse. And then today it was like, oh, I feel like I'm actually sick.
Mm.
And this continued throughout the day. But not all the way sick, just like sort of sick,
Maybe you just had long sickness. You just had one of those long flus. You had reverse long COVID.
I don't think it was a flu exactly.
Well,
I don't think I had any fever or like stomach or bowel upset or anything like that.
you
Just good
wouldn't.
old fatigue plus congestion.
You, do people get bowel upset for the regular flu, not the stomach flu?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I've never had the flu. I always get vaccinated. And I'm basically a god.
Nice.
Yeah.
Some people get vaccinated and then get it anyway.
Yeah, couldn't be
Or so
me.
they say.
Couldn't be me. On the other hand, um, some people they get vaccinated and then they feel the effects of the disease a little bit, you know? Like a simulated sickness, you might call it. And I don't get that at all. So maybe, hypothetically, that could be correlated. It could be like
Yeah, maybe.
if you were going to get a little bit of the flu, even though you were vaccinated, it could be related to how much of the flu you feel when your body's like, oh, we have a little bit of the flu anyway. Or even correlated the other direction, because I don't know anything about science or the natural world or uh, logic or reason. All these things are mysteries to me.
It's a mystery to me.
What?
Why, when I clicked on the Minecraft window to move it around, it scooted itself all the way to the bottom left of my screen, and now I can't find my mouse cursor anywhere on my screen.
Mmm. That sounds weird.
It's pretty wild. Never seen this before.
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, using my keyboard shortcuts or keyboard bindings for moving my mouse around doesn't seem to be working.
Hmm.
So I guess I'll just have to restart my computer.
Uh, then you better go catch it.
Maybe I can. I don't know. This is really weird. What an odd thing.
How
Wow.
strange.
My mouse really said, I'm gone. I'm running away. I'm quitting.
Get your own
No, not my mouse, but my
mouse.
cursor. Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
you want to point at things on the screen, do it yourself.
When you say it like that, I have a lot of respect for your mouse's position.
But my screen isn't a touch screen. What can I do?
I don't know. You might just have to restart your computer, you know? Just call it quits. Just end it all.
Well, I have good news, which is
Yeah.
I um, I command tabbed to a different application so that I wouldn't have to worry about Java and or Minecraft doing something weird. And then I pulled out my old graphics tablet, like drawing tablet, and used
Mhm.
that to bring the mouse to a reasonable place on the screen where it existed.
Whoa.
And then I was able to use my regular mouse also to move it around normally. So
Oh.
I
Well,
don't know what happened, but everything seems to be back to normal.
well, there you go. You're free.
I'm free. I'd like to thank everyone who sent me so many sweet messages during this trying time. I wasn't able to respond to you all because it's just the overwhelming volume, but I really appreciate it. It made it a lot easier.
True. I would also like to
Anyone
thank
who has
those people.
donations they want to send me, my Ethereum address is posted in my bio.
And I'd like to apologize to my fans for the distraction this has been.
Yeah, I'd like to apologize to your fans as well, actually.
Yeah. I just realized I apologized to my fans who don't exist for your struggle distracting from what I was doing.
Yeah, well, hey, I mean, you're responsible for the things that appear on your stream, whether you did them or not. So,
Oh, I disagree. I
well,
disagree.
maybe you may not be responsible, but you have to like take responsibility for
No.
the sake of your fans. You know.
Oh, yes. Yes. I take a sort of moral responsibility. Uh, yeah, that's good enough for me. Yeah. Good, good, good. Okay, well, we're about to get extra mining productivity because blue science is back, baby. Plastic exists. Blue science. Real. Train doesn't know where the hell it's going.
In this house, we believe science is blue.
True. Science is blue.
No
Train
plastic is illegal.
is
Sorry.
no
Sorry.
plastic is legal, is what I heard you say, which I like.
Oh, I meant to say illegal, but
You
that's good
probably
too.
did. I probably just like misinterpreted you. When you really think about it. Oh my god, they're out of coal down there. It's incredible.
Great work, team.
I will do what they said could not be done. The haters. Bill Hader, specifically. And his wife. And I will
I,
build a glorious train.
I don't know why, but I feel like Bill Hader's wife has a different last name.
Yes, but if they wrote you a Christmas card, they might say the haters on it, you know?
The Bill Hader's ex-wife um, is named Maggie Carey.
Okay. Now if you tell me that his current wife's last name is Loser, that would be very funny.
His current wife's last name is Loser.
It's not funny if I know you're lying to me.
I don't think he has a current wife. I
No, I
mean,
guess not.
according to this Google summary.
I'm a higher class of person, so I'm on the Wikipedia page already.
Oh well. Um,
He's
I
been on
also
an
am on the
off and
Wikipedia
on
page.
relationship with comedian and actress Ali Wong. Uh,
Hmm. I wonder if he's always her maybe.
that's probably like a funny reference.
She has a comedy film called Always Be My Maybe, but I haven't seen it.
Uh,
But I remember that it was her. So
it would be so weird to be famous and then they're like, "So, who you dating lately?" It's like I'll let you know when I propose to somebody.
yeah.
Back off.
Have you seen Barry?
No.
It's pretty funny.
Nice.
It stars Bill Hader, which is why I mentioned it.
Yes, I am aware of it. And I heard it was good.
Okay.
Did you know, according to Wikipedia, he's an avid reader who has said that he didn't really go to college, which is probably why he enjoys reading the classics. He's also
So
a
he's never
fan of
forced
the
to.
Chicago Cubs. I
Oh
don't
wow,
know.
he's
I,
just like me for real.
yeah, I
I love the
assume
Chicago Cubs.
that comment of his probably just meant, like, he never read the classics, so he enjoys reading them. But I like to interpret it the other way, as he didn't go to college, and that's why he enjoys the things that they foolhardishly do a bad job of trying to make you like in college. Ooh, I can build a tank. That'll be fun.
I'm
Start
getting some really
research.
weird noise from your audio. Let me see what's on the stream.
Yeah, I guess I'll just talk. I'll say some random things. You know? Uh, oh, right, I was building a giant train to take all my coal to the coal factory. It's going to take it to Jupiter to get more stupider.
Sorry, I had you muted on Discord so I could listen to the stream, and there's also audio distortion coming through your stream.
That's bad. What if I listen to my own stream now? That's bad. What if I listen to my own? Alright, I'm back from listening to my own audio.
Welcome back.
I don't know. I just tried unplugging and replugging in my headset. That's really all I got at this point.
Still sounds bad.
Oof. Well, we may never
But
crack
it's okay.
that nut.
I mean, your voice itself sounds fine. It's just there's also some awful noise happening in the background. So
When I listened to it, it didn't seem that awful to me. You know, like it's
I think
bad.
it's worse over Discord.
I'm sorry to hear it. Um,
It's okay. Don't worry
do, do you think it's like a result of my microphone apparatus? Because I could buy a new one.
Impossible to say.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as it's impossible to say, then we're doing pretty well.
Seems to have cleared up anyhow.
Oh, well, that's great.
As quickly as it came, disappeared.
Little cat feet. Oh, right. Right, obviously this can't go because it's not making plastic because there's no coal there.
I was thinking what to do in Minecraft, and then I was like, maybe I'll just build a huge roller coaster. Sounds like fun.
Some kind of roller coaster tycoon, eh?
But then I was like, I'm gonna need a lot more rails.
Okay. With you so far.
So now I'm in the dungeon. I'm in the
Uh,
dungeon where there are sometimes rails, mining rails, and
I see.
it's a little scary, but I think we're gonna be okay.
You can do it, man.
Last time I was here, there was an Enderman just hanging out,
Uh,
being spooky, but I think he's gone now. Exploring caves is obviously scary because there could be enemies, but like the smaller ones are manageable. You know, like you can manage them. But when it's just like a huge gaping cavern, like extends on forever in all directions, it's like that's really tough.
mm,
These monsters could just come out of nowhere, or rather out of everywhere.
true. Well, I hope you're very afraid. Didn't see that one
I'd say I'm
coming, did
somewhat
you?
afraid. Not really.
Can you be more afraid?
Um, I don't know if I don't really know how to control that actually.
Oh,
I don't, it's not, it's like, it feels like I'm just gonna be however afraid I am, you know?
I see.
Okay, I'm getting more afraid because I've approached a spider area and there's spiders attacking me.
Well,
So maybe I
sounds
do
like I
wish,
immediately got my way.
yeah, but I'm about to kill the spider spawner, which should
Hmm.
help. Um, and we'll see. I hear more spiders, but I don't know if they're in front of me or behind me, so that'll be fun to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're above me. Sometimes they're just behind walls. And, oh man, I hear a skeleton. Underrated skill in adventuring is the ability to say, actually, no, I will not go on this adventure. Because
Noping the heck
adventures,
out.
yeah, like you think you're going on an adventure, but actually, adventures like they fork constantly, and it's like, oh, here's two more adventures you can go on within the adventure, and it's like, at some point, you just have to be like, nope, I'm not doing that. That's not what we're doing.
Good to know. Good to know.
I'm sure you experienced this in Factorio as well.
Hmm. Less so than in Minecraft, I would say. Because, Minecraft does literally have tunnels and so forth.
Yeah, it's like each new thing you learn how to produce in Factorio is like you'd spend an indefinite amount of time building a cool factory for that thing, right?
Yeah, theoretically that's how it would go. But mostly I'm just like I can only bring myself to build the factory after a while, and I'm like, oh, I guess I finally have to build that factory, huh?
Sounds like you have a robust defense against adventure creep.
Yeah. Yeah, the defense is I don't really... It's like I'm playing Minecraft, but I don't go down any of the tunnels of my own volition. I'm like on the surface looking for sheep, and occasionally I'm like, oh, the sheep came down this one tiny tunnel.
Like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. Sure.
You know, because she followed the rabbit down the tunnel.
Yeah, I do remember that. Sick reference.
Thank you. I am sick.
Yeah, you are sick.
Oh man. I've become lost in the tunnels.
Yeah, happens to the best of us.
That's one thing I wish Minecraft maps were like just a part of the game rather than an item you have to craft, and then they're not that useful. I mean, they're useful for some things, but it's not like what I want it to be.
Hmm, interesting.
I just want to know where I am.
I see.
I don't want to be lost. Like, how would you feel if you were playing Factorio, but you had no map?
How would I feel if
I
I were
bet
playing
you wouldn't like it very
Factorio?
much.
I am playing Factorio. Pick a harder question.
I said, but you
Uh,
had no map.
I would feel like a lot of the mechanics were very different. I tell you what. You know, the map is an integral part of the game.
Yeah.
There's so much based around the map. That's right, this map is so based, is what I'm saying.
Really based map.
Like, the radar only exists to give you greater visibility on the map, really. For example.
Although, is the map even a map, or is it just the territory?
Yeah, I guess it might be zooming out to see the territory.
Or is the territory just a map?
Maybe the territory is just a map of the map. Hello, welcome to my lecture series on Lacan. It is one of my pet peeves, except I don't actually care at all when people refer to something as the video game map when it's really the video game territory.
Hmm.
You know?
But like, what if the territory is the internal representation in the program, and what you see on the screen is the map?
Well, here's the thing. They often will get themselves into linguistic trouble because then the game will have maps and then they'll be like, heck.
Good point. It's the
Oh,
meta map.
yeah. I guess this doesn't attach up the way I thought.
What do you think? Should I mine some obsidian?
Yes, yes, haha, yes. Um, I mean, the real reason, the main reason I don't mine obsidian in Minecraft is one, it's very boring. Two, you can just make obsidian
Wait, how do you
wherever
make
you want.
obsidian? What are you talking about?
You use a bucket of lava and a bucket of water.
Well, you still have to mine it though. I mean, like just because like
Only if you want it to be somewhere else. So, just plan better.
I mean, I I guess.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Interesting argument.
Thanks.
So like, if you were, for example, wanted to go to the Nether,
Mm-hmm.
and you were like, oh, I need obsidian in a specific shape,
Mm-hmm.
vertically, to form a portal to go to the Nether.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying you would put lava, you get buckets of lava and take them to each place such that you could harden the obsidian specifically in each location needed to make the portal that way?
You know, that's how I always do it.
That's crazy.
It's just so much more efficient because you just need to find lava and water and a bucket, which is just iron, as opposed to the other way you have to you need to find diamonds first.
It sounds like a huge pain though.
Well, it's a huge pain to find diamonds. And actually, it's not a huge pain at all. You just kind of throw them down. Portal is not that big.
Well,
Once you figure out how to do it.
but like going and getting that many buckets for lava, or finding like carrying buckets back and forth of lava, that sounds like a huge pain.
Mm, yeah, it's inconvenient.
Unless you find an above ground lava source.
Sure, yeah. But again, easier to find it than diamonds.
Um, I feel like diamonds aren't that hard to find if you explore some caves underground. Like if you go deep underground and explore some caves, you'll probably see some diamonds here and there on the walls. That's been my experience.
No, I've never had good luck with diamonds, I guess. Wow. It, it really wants me to read all that stuff I picked up, huh? Wow. Anyway, my chariot, my fiery chariot, take me to this place. Oh wait, I should grab more rail, which I just need more steel plates. Oh, wait, I have rail.
I wonder if it's possible to make a minecart track that goes through the nether, that goes to a portal into the nether, then it comes out again. Probably not, right?
I don't think so. I think that's one of those cool things you could only do if you made a system that was a little bit less discreet than how Minecraft decided to be made.
Oh, nice.
You know, like you have to stop in the nether. In the portal to get to the nether. In the purple stuff that goes wiggity woo, wiggity woo.
Yeah. When you were like, you have to stop in the nether, I was like, I don't know what he meant by that. And I was just like pondering / distracted for a long time. And then you finally fixed it, and I was like, oh, nice.
Well,
It's like when you find a bug in a program, but instead of submitting a bug report, you just go, oh, I hope they fix this sometime.
true. I'm always doing that. Okay, so on the plus side, it's not stealing all of my precious cargo. On the minus side, it's like, what? Why wasn't this in the right place? I specifically tried to make it be in the right place. You used
Precious
me.
cargo, vroom vroom.
You taxed my eels, you know?
You didn't laugh at my stupid joke.
I'm not sure I understood it.
You said precious cargo, and I was like, precious cargo, vroom vroom.
Oh, I get it. Yes. In my mind, you
Uh,
were just making the sound of transporting precious cargo, but it's
well, I
actually the
guess,
sound that a car goes.
yeah. Well, I have 8 obsidian, which is the number I believe that I need. I guess I'll stop this tedious process of mining it.
Nice. Well,
I'd say the hardest part of mining
Oh,
obsidian. Oh, sorry.
no.
Hmm, hmm,
No,
What?
go ahead. Go on. Go on.
What?
Go
Hmm,
ahead.
What? Hmm,
Huh? Huh?
What?
Huh?
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What were you saying?
Nothing.
Oh, I was just saying the hardest part of mining obsidian is making sure that it doesn't fall into and get destroyed by the lava below it once you mine it.
Ah,
'Cause
wouldn't
that'll happen.
wouldn't be a problem with my method. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I guess I just feel like your method is not the way the game was intended to be played.
Hmm. I
You have to
think it.
get the diamonds, you have to mine the obsidian blocks, you have to build the portal.
I think it displays a higher mastery of the game. Like the Native Americans, I use all parts of the lava.
Um,
I even use the infinite water.
you don't even need infinite water for obsidian, though, because you can just reuse the same one over and over.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
However, infinite water is fun and good. I'm a
True.
fan.
Fun infinite water glitch, we call it.
Is it even a glitch though?
No. It's more of a consequence.
Actually, I think it's an option you can set in the options. Like you
What?
can like set it to not do that.
Infinite water is optional now?
I think so.
That's crazy.
Mm, I think it's maybe in a world creation you can set that. I'm not sure because I don't see it right now in the options.
I mean, what
I'm
are they
pretty sure I
gonna
saw
have instead? Finite water? Don't make me laugh.
it. Well, I guess I won't. Kind of a weird thing to say. Don't make me laugh. It's like most people like laughing.
True. True. So curious. Don't make me laugh. What did he mean by this? You know?
It's like why so serious?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I would say if I were the Joker.
Like, how come you're so serious?
Mm-hmm. I would say, hey, why are you so serious, Batman? And that's just how it would be.
Then he'd get really awkward because he'd be like, you said it wrong. You're supposed to say, why so serious? He'd be like, I don't know how to respond to this.
Mm. Are you saying he's embarrassed by the Joker's boner?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
As we are often reflecting upon. I will now finish the choo-choo train tracks to complete
Man, I still haven't begun my choo-choo train tracks.
the possibility of dropping coal here, perhaps, at some point, in an automated fashion.
Never gonna believe this. I was just absentmindedly mining along um, at the bottom of the world, and then I came across, wouldn't you know it, diamonds.
My God.
Easy.
It's incredible. How does he do it, folks?
They call me Diamond Hands.
Because he's always letting go of things. Because it's so easy come, easy go for him.
Yeah. I was like, hey, Diamond Hands, why you sell all your Bitcoin?
Mm.
And I'm like, there's just so much of it. Do you know how much Bitcoin is out there? Why
There's a
would I
lot of
need to
Bitcoin.
keep hold of mine?
Yeah, I didn't need it. I've had enough. Like the Native
There's,
Americans, I used every part of the Bitcoin.
yeah, you won't find any Satoshis under my
Nah,
couch cushions.
not a single Satosh will be found in this proximity, boys.
All my no Satoshi boys make some noise.
Yeah,
Wow,
well, I wanted to
quiet out there tonight.
unload that really quickly, but now I'm like, now that it's unloaded, I'm just gonna leave this train here, and maybe I'll do something else with it later. Ah,
Yeah. I feel like I should learn how detector rails and activator rails work.
hardly know her.
Yeah.
Does that help? Does that help with the question?
Yeah. I
Hmm.
just, I go to my crafting table and I see them as options and I'm like, what the heck is that? Nobody knows. Science can't tell.
Isn't like isn't one of them basically just like a booster? Am I wrong?
Um, Nobody knows.
Oh, okay.
Science is silent on this topic.
All right. Well, I mean, if science doesn't know, then
I think you're thinking of powered rail,
okay.
which I have used and know what it is, and have some.
Uh,
There's also detector rail and activator rail. It's like
hmm.
presumably one of them detects the presence of perhaps a minecart. But then what does it do with that information? I wouldn't know.
Hmm. Probably it does science, if I had to guess.
Hmm.
Unifying the two concerns.
Yeah. It's like the first thing to do is make some redstone torches.
Hmm.
But if so, then the first thing to do is to make a bunch of sticks.
Right.
I'm gonna make 64 redstone torches. Oh yeah. Actually, that's probably too many. I'll probably regret that. Oh well.
This is still no pathing.
Hmm.
Hmm.
What is that you're building? Just a stone pathway?
Yeah. Back then it was a stone pathway. I do not understand why it's no pathing to the power station. Like I thought I had dealt with this. Here's just one way of several you could go.
I feel like I'm going crazy or having a stroke or something. There's an item in Minecraft apparently called a skulk sensor.
I've never heard of this.
It's spelled SCULK sensor.
Hmm.
Like it's there to sense skulks, whatever the heck that is. Absurd. Or maybe it's
Sentences
bold.
dreamed up by the utterly deranged.
Yeah.
I need to make an assembling machine. I've gone too long without doing that. I must assemble the machine that assembles machines now. It is my destiny. Actually, I kind of don't feel like it. Destiny averted.
What do you think a stone cutter does in
Cuts
Minecraft?
stone.
No, but like, what does that mean in Minecraft?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been in Minecraft and needed my stone cut, so I couldn't really tell you.
I bet you love me asking you questions about Minecraft while you're playing Factorio.
How about I ask you some questions about Factorio, and we see how you do on those.
Yeah, I don't think I would do too well, but feel free to try.
What is your favorite color?
Blue, no, yellow.
Nice. Here's top question about Factorio. Why was I trying to build an assembling machine?
So that you could have more things to assemble things.
Well, that answer is technically correct, and I award you $1 million.
Nice. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting that much. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, how do we do this? How do I receive
I'll zell it to
$1?
you.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
sure that will work fine.
Yeah, I mean you have Zelle, so
I have
it'll,
Zell.
it'll probably
Good.
work.
I think there's like maybe like a $500 limit the first time you send something to someone, but I'm sure after that you can go as high as you want.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
So
that
just feel
should
free.
work out. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I need more copper cable. Oh, I built a tank. Very cool. I'm sure I will use this tank to defeat my enemies. I must remember to use it later. Hmm.
That sounds like a handy thing to have, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking which of these is the most useless thing I can get right now. It's probably advanced combinators, because I never use my combinators anyway. I'm more of a manual. I don't want to have like circuits in my factory,
Yeah.
you know. It's like, why don't I just stop playing Factorio and instead open a word processor? Am I right, fellas? Silly, isn't it?
Now streaming Microsoft Word.
Yeah. That could legitimately be pretty fun, honestly.
Could be.
Could be a solid variety streamer type gimmick. You throw some word art in there as well. You know,
Oh, yeah.
things of this nature. Okay, so I can now build the tank if I grab some engine parts, which is easy enough. It used to be so hard to get engine parts when I needed them, and now I just go to my engine part factory. And now I can build a tank. And I can build shells.
I think I'm starting to see a pattern, which is when it's like when you want more of something, you just build a factory for it or something.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Sounds pretty good, actually. You're smart.
I'm just doing what any man would do, would have done.
Nice. Well, I got my advanced combinators. Dope. Um, I guess I could start researching rocket fuel. Ooh, no, I should be researching explosive rocketry so I can get a rocket launcher. Beautiful.
What the heck? I just crafted something and then the item didn't enter my inventory, but my components did disappear.
Hmm.
I feel cheated. What the heck?
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's odd.
Type of occurrence to make me say, but why though?
Hmm. Hmm. It's a good question.
Right? I'm doing science.
Nice. I found a selector combinator, which can perform sorting operations on circuit network signals, which doesn't sound like anything I would ever need. But it that does sound like a fun and cool concept, honestly. All right, I feel like I should take my tank and I should go and kill. I should engage like these guys in combat or something, something like that. However, I should go to bed for tonight. So, I'll talk to you later, John.
All right. Good night.
Bye.